If you get my voice on the screen, come to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Those are attending in online. Is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Please type in questions box. Guys, everybody, please respond for me. All of you get my voice on the screen. Those are attending in online. Yeah. And guys, then this is an intimation to all of you. And tomorrow onwards, everybody has to join with the new link. And by today evening or maybe today afternoon, you are able to get a new link details through mail. Try to check it and try tomorrow onwards. You have to join with a new link, completely different link. Right in that link, you have to enter your admission number as a first name and second name like what there your original name. The remaining fields as usual we can provide. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, you must join with new link. Still, if any of you are not yet registered for this course now, try to register today only. Then tomorrow onwards, private link will come. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks a lot. All right. Good morning, guys. And all right, sir. And in the last class, a few points I discussed there about this main method and all the content here. Just one time, I want to give a revision for it. Then after that, we are going to discuss about it. And yesterday, I discussed this topic for offline students only, not for online. So just 2 minutes of time. Let me revise the content. After that, we'll move forward. We'll move on to the next content. Okay. All right, sir. Especially for online students, I'm giving clarity. So previously, we completed up to import section. In a Java programming format, overall 5 sections are available: comment section, package section, import section, classes or interfaces section, and finally main class section. There we completed already like a comment section, package section, and import section. And now we need to understand about like what their classes or interfaces section. First of all, what is the purpose of these classes and interfaces? In Java applications, if you want to represent in Java applications, if you want to represent all real world entities in the form of coding part. In Java applications, if you want to represent all real world entities in the form of coding part, there we have to use what their classes and interfaces. Then immediately we may get a question. What are these real world entities actually? What are the various examples for these real world entities? No, nothing, sir. If anything has some attributes, if an entity has some attributes, if a thing which has some attributes, then that thing is called as what there? An entity. Observe carefully. Like student is what there is an entity. It has a number of attributes. What are the various attributes are available? Student ID, student name, student address, student branch, and student email, student mobile number, and all these things. Next one is employee is an entity. Employee salary, employee's designation, employee ID, employee name, like all the details now. Similarly, like account is an entity. It has some attributes like what there, account number, account holder name, account to type, and so on. Similarly, like a product, product is an entity, product ID, product name, and a product manufacturing date, product expiry date, all these details, product cost, all these details are come under like what their entity. That means product name, and so on and so on and so on. In Java applications, we are able to use any number of classes as per the application requirement. In Java applications, we are able to use any number of classes as per the application requirements. Okay, fine. Examples are given. How to declare a class. Class employee, a set of variables and methods. How to declare an interface. Interface keyword. Interface, some name, some persistable and set of variables and methods. These are exactly the things about like what there classes and interfaces. These classes and interfaces, again, we are going to understand in object orientation. In OOPS, we are going to have again class and interfaces. Only about these classes and interfaces, we are going to spend nearly 4 to 5 days of time about this only class and interfaces content. Very soon, we are going to start object orientation. Then I'm going to cover this content effectively. Next one is after that, main class section. What is this main class first of all? What is this main class actually? Main class is a class which contains main method. See, in a Java program, we are going to write so many classes. More and more number of classes we are going to write as per the requirement. Out of all these classes, only one class is going to have main method. That class, which class contains main method, that class is called as what their main class. In Java, main method is mandatory. So main class is also be mandatory. Without having main method, we are unable to execute our programs. Without having main method, we are unable to execute our programs. So main method is mandatory. Once main method is mandatory, then it is mandatory to have what their main class. That's why this section is a mandatory section. Next one is, what is this main method? What is this main method? Is this method is a predefined method or is this method is an user defined method? What is this main method? If we come for this point, answer is very clear. Main method is not a predefined method and it is not a user defined method. But what is this main method? Main method is a conventional method. What is this method? No, conventional method with a predefined prototype. Prototype in the sense declarative parts. Public, static, void, main, string array, aux. That is what their prototype. With a user-defined implementation. With a user-defined implementation. Body part of the method is called as what there an implementation part. Okay. Next one is after this. What is the requirement of the main method in Java applications? Right, the points are very clear. Understand the points now. In Java applications, we need a method where we have to provide some application logic which must be recognized and executed by JVM automatically. Like this, we need a method. Come again, what is the point I'm telling to you? In Java applications, we need a method. We need a method. It must be recognized and executed by JVM automatically. We are not going to call JVM to come here to execute this. Automatically JVM will come to that method. JVM must execute that particular method. So this type of method is called as what their main method. That's why because of the reason here we have to use what their main method. Main method is an entry point for JVM to execute our application. Main method is a gateway for JVM to enter into our application. That's why main method is required. Next one is JVM will start application execution at the starting point of the main method to the ending point of the main method. So main method starting point is the starting point of the application execution. Main method ending point is the ending point of the application execution. So to define starting point and ending point to the application execution, we have to use main method. What's the purpose of using main method there? To define starting point and ending point to the application execution, we need what their main method. Because of these two reasons only, we have to use what their main method. Right, sir? Then observe carefully one more point here I'm telling to you. First one is what there to provide an entry point to the JVM in order to execute application, we need main method. Nice, point is very clear. What's the point here we are understanding clearly? To provide an entry point to the JVM in order to execute our Java application, we need the main method. That's the point here. Next one is to manage the application logic, which must be recognized and executed by JVM automatically, we need main method. JVM knows about only main method. When we execute our application, JVM knows about only main method. First it will come to the main method. From main method, it will go to the different classes. But initially, the JVM will come to what method? No, main method. Next one, to define starting point and ending point to the application execution, we need main method. Why? Because main method starting point is the starting point of the application execution, and main methods ending point is the ending point of the application execution. That's it. Now this is the total content here I completed here that we have to understand clearly. Right, sir. Overall, Java programming format here we are getting. Understand now, before starting the Java programming format, after completion of the Java programming format, we are getting some basic idea how Java programs are available, what we have to do inside the Java program, at least some few points here we are getting clear. Now we are comfortably, we are moving towards what they, how to write programs and how to execute the programs. What are the steps here we required to write and execute our applications? Is it clear or not? Okay, fine. Now observe carefully, all of you know. It's okay. Now this document is completed. Just this is only introduction part. What I given there in core Java 10 AM. Only introduction part here I have taken. It's okay. Now here I want to take another new document. In the same link we are able to see this document, new document. No need to go for any other link. Same link we can use there. This new document also here we are able to get. Okay, create and share. Now for every topic I want to take a separate document for the sake of your clarity. And one more thing I'm telling to you, the document is downloadable. Am I right? Directly we can download it. We can keep the document in our system as a permanent resource. Whatever the document I've given up to introduction part here, that we can download and we can keep that in our system. By that we are able to get some clarity. Right, so now, this is like what the first application development. The topic name, first application development. Okay. Steps to prepare first application. First Java application. Steps to prepare first Java application. Okay. Right, sir. Especially those who are learning first time this Java, or else those who are already having some awareness on Java, but this first application development is very important. In this first application development, each and every point I'm going to give clarity, try to put more concentration. Practically from this point onwards, we are going to start our code programs. We are going to start from this particular point. So everybody, without failure, try to understand it clearly. Okay. And one more thing I'm telling to you, 1 minute I'm taking to you. Everyday work you have to complete on the day only. Don't postpone the content. Tomorrow, today onwards, I'm going to start programming part here. But whatever the concepts I'm discussing now, today only, we have to practice it. We have to complete it. Okay, right. Sir. Now let's move to the point here. If you want to prepare first application, what exactly the steps here we require? Think of it, at present in my system, I have only operating system. That's it. I don't have even any software. Even Java software is also not available. Only a fresh operating system is available. Notepad and documents and browser. These things are available. Technically, Java related things are not available. Think of it. It's a fresh mission. Now onwards, I'm going to develop my program. If I want to prepare a first application and if you want to compile first application, if you want to execute my Java application, I need Java compiler and a JVM. These two components are required or not? If you want to get this Java compiler and a JVM, these two components now, first we have to install Java software in our system. When we install Java software in our system, automatically along with the Java software, Java compiler and JVM, these tools will come, these components will come. So if you want to get compiler and JVM in our system there, first we have to install Java software. That's the point here. We have to understand clearly. Right, sir. Observe carefully what I am telling to you. Now, step number 1, download and install Java software. What is the first one here? Download and install Java software. Good. I will show from where we have to install it and all the points I'm able to show to you. Next one is after that. Okay, Java software is downloaded and I installed. I'm going to provide some configurations also to use Java software in my system. What configurations are required? All the configurations I'm going to provide in Java software. Observe carefully. After this, after completion of this, all of you understand this clearly. I want to write a Java program. To write, say for example, I want to write some data. With a pen, I want to write some data. If you want to write some data, there we require a book. Inside the book, notebook, we need a page or not? A notebook we required where we required a page or not? On that page, white paper page, I'm going to write the data. Am I right or not? So similarly, after installation of the Java software, to write program, we need a book and a page or not? That the book and the page, all the things are provided by editor software. What is it actually? Editor. To write Java program, we need an editor. Of course, Notepad is also acting as an editor. Got or not? But some other editors are available for Java programs development. That editors here we are going to use. That's why here what I am telling there, download and install Java editor software. Download and install what there? Java editor software. Tell me guys, up to now, two things here we are getting. What are the two things here we are getting there? Now tell me. First one is what there? Download and install Java software. Second one is what there? Download and install Java editor. Okay, what is the purpose of installing Java software? Oh, for compilation of the Java program, compiler we required. For execution of the Java program, JVM is required. These two things we are able to get by installing Java software only. When we install Java software, automatically these components here we are able to get. Because of these components only, we have to install Java software in our system. Actually, this is a simple question, but most of the people are not aware about it. But most of the people are blindly following that. If we want to work with Java, we have to install Java software in our system. That's it. People are leaving from that point there. But why we are installing Java software? For what purpose we are installing Java software? Simply people are saying that to run Java program. To run Java program, what is required? JVM is required. To compile Java program, what is required? Java compiler is required. How we are able to get these two? By installing Java software only. When we install Java software, these tools here we are able to get. Then only we are able to get all these tools. Then only we are able to compile our program. Then only we are able to execute our Java application. Is that all of you are getting it or not? Okay, leave this one. Next one is, what is the purpose of the Java editor? To write Java program, to save the Java program in our system, we require what there? Java editor. So many editors are available that I will discuss with you in the future. Next one, after that, after completion of this, next one is open Java editor and write Java program. Open Java editor, where create a Java file, there write Java program. Okay, that's why open Java editor and Java file and then write Java program. That's okay, fine. After writing Java program, next one is what? For example, I've opened a file. In that file, I've written the Java program. When I wrote that Java program, I have to save that Java file to my computer or not? I need to save the Java file to the computer or not? That's why save Java file. To save that Java file, a set of rules and regulations are available. That set of rules and regulations here we are going to understand definitely. To save Java file, here we are having what the set of rules and regulations. That set of rules and regulations we are going to understand, and I'm going to discuss about the steps one by one clearly. Right, sir. Leave this one. After this, after completion of this point here, another thing, fifth one is like what there. After saving Java file, compile Java file. Before going to execute our program, first we have to check whether our program has any error or not. Any errors are available or not, that we have to check first. For checking purpose, we need to use what their compilation. The compilation we are able to do with what their compiler. Okay, so compile Java file. After compilation of our Java file, after getting confirmation no errors are available in my system, no error is existed in my system. After understanding this particular one, what next one here we are going to understand? 1 minute. After understanding this, after getting clarity on this particular point here, what next one here we are able to understand now? We need to execute our program. Here we have to run our program. Right, sir. Okay. So we need to execute our applications. How we are able to execute our Java applications? Right. For that purpose, I'm able to explain that, but first of all, understand it. Execute Java application. Execute what there? Java application. Whenever we are executing Java application, automatically we are able to get some outputs. There we are able to see some results totally. So these are overall the steps what we are having to prepare first Java application clearly. Right, sir. One time now try to understand it. What are the various steps here we require? First one is what there? Download and install Java software. Next one is what there? Download and install Java editor. Open Java editor and Java file. Then write Java program. Next one is what there? Save Java file. Compile Java file. Execute Java application. Right, sir. Now we need to understand step by step clearly. Each and every step here we are going to understand. Now here, our requirement is completing these steps only here in this case. We need to complete all these steps now. Now try to understand it clearly. First of all, download and install Java software. In my system already I have Java softwares. So let me uninstall them. After that, in front of you, I want to install all the Java softwares. Okay. See this now. If you want to install Java software, first of all, let me check what softwares are available with me. In general, I used to install all my Java softwares under C drive. In which drive? No, under C drive. In C drive, I given a separate folder. That folder name is what there? Java. Open it. Inside this, these many things are available. What are the various softwares I installed there? Observe carefully. JDK 1.6, JDK 1.7, JDK 1.8, and JDK 17 is also available with me. Right or not? Of course, 17 is not required for you immediately. At present, I'm going to introduce for you Java 6, Java 7, and Java 8. Only these three things I'm going to introduce. Java 17 is for maybe for other batch people. I'm using that. Even later on, I'm going to use the Java 17 even for you also. But remember it, in our classes, right from Java 6 onwards up to Java 20th version, up to latest version, we are going to discuss that. No need to think much about it. But in the starting point of, at a startup point now, I need to install only 3 versions. I'm going to start programming right from Java 1.6 version onwards. Before version also we are going to understand the content. No need to think much about it. Okay, fine. But first of all, let me uninstall the Java softwares. If I want to uninstall the Java softwares, then what I have to do? Select all. Then what next one? Right click and delete. Am I right or not? Select and delete. This is an uninstallation process, right? Don't do this every time. No, it's not good. This is not the way of deleting the softwares in our system. Most of the people are doing this kind of wrong thing. It is not like that. In which way we install our software, there is a process for it. In the same way, for every software, uninstallation process is also be available. Uninstallation process is also be available. Okay, that smooth approach that we have to follow. Okay, select all, click on delete button. In the sense, temporarily that files may be deleted in our hard disk, but internally software related files are available. They are not going to be deleted. Okay, by deleting them physically, if you're trying to install once again the same software, that internally some other files are available in the previous installation, they will not allow you to reinstall the same Java software. Problems are going on. Up to Java is okay, fine. But when we go with the Oracle, when we go with some servers there, installation and uninstallation process must be done with a smooth manner. Otherwise, you are able to get problems. So finally, what is the point here I'm telling there? If you want to uninstall any software in our system, then what we have to do there? Don't do delete like this, no. Go with what there in a system search control panel we have to open. What do you have to open there? Control panel. Understand it clearly. Control panel. In a control panel, there we have the last option. What is that last option there? Programs. Uninstall a program. System has given the path for us. Now click on it. When you click on it, there we are able to get whatever the softwares which we installed in our system. Every software is available. All softwares are available. Now we can check this now. In my system, how many Java softwares are available here? Java 6, Java 7, Java 8, and Java 17. And remember one more point. Installation of the Java software, in the sense, two products will be created. JDK and JRE. Two products are created, JDK and JRE. There we can see that clearly. JDK and JRE. JDK 1.6, JRE 6. JDK 1.7 and JRE 7. JDK 1.8 and JRE 8. All the things are existed here now. Java 7, Java 8, like Java 6. These are JRE. Now Java SC Development Kit 6, 7, Java SC Development Kit 8. Like this here we are getting some other. Now here we can identify clearly. These are JDKs and these are what their JREs. Two things are going to be installed when we install a Java software. But in the latest versions of the Java software, JRE is inbuilt inside the JDK. So only JDK will come. In the latest versions of the Java softwares, if you install Java software, what we are able to get now? Only JDK. Inside the JDK, JRE will come. But in the older versions of the Java software, JDK and JRE, two different products we are getting separately. But in the latest versions of the Java, JRE is come along with what there? JDK only. So only JDK here we are getting. Yes, sir. All of you are following my points? Simple points only. Even I'm not discussing any rocket science inside today's class now. Simple, very simple. Already you are aware about it, how to do this. But one time I'm giving final information to you. All right, so that's okay, fine. Now let me uninstall it. It may take some time. Now try to understand it clearly. Right click and uninstall. This is a smooth approach of uninstalling your softwares. It may take little bit time. Just we have to wait for it. Once if I completed the total uninstallation process, then we are able to do this. Okay. So meanwhile, I'm going to talk about these points now. Try to understand it. Uninstallation and installation of the Java software. Okay, we are doing that. Final conclusion is what there. In installation process of the Java software, we are able to get two products in the initial versions, JDK and JRE. JDK is the Java Development Kit. That is a real Java software. JDK is a Java Development Kit. That's a real Java software. There only we are having compilers. There only we are having JVM. There only we are having all the software related tools. But what about the JRE actually? Java Runtime Environment. JRE stands for what there? Java Runtime Environment. The JRE concentrates on only environment to provide to execute our application. Runtime libraries, predefined libraries to the JVM, to make available libraries to the JVM, to provide some environment to execute our Java program, that could be provided by JRE. But all Java components, Java compiler, JVM, all these components we are able to get through what there? JDK only. So JDK is mandatory. JRE we can get it either from JDK or directly from JRE. If JRE is available, from that we are able to get JRE. If JRE is not available, we are able to get the JRE from JDK only directly. So no issues. JDK is able to maintain both the concepts. Okay, leave this one here. Whenever we are completed, whenever we understood that, one more point I'm telling to you. This installation of the Java softwares, uninstallation of the Java softwares, that are only we are going to do that in a learning process only. In a learning process only, we are going to do this kind of steps. Observe carefully. Once if we join with a company, once if we join with any software company, in the software company, we are not going to have any rights to install our own software. We are not going to have any rights to uninstall the existing softwares in the company systems. Understand it clearly. Just we have to prepare the applications, whatever the infrastructure that is provided by the company. That's it. So company will provide laptop. Company laptops we are able to get. In the company laptops, we are not having any rights to install and uninstall the softwares. Okay, sir. If I'm not having any right to install and uninstallation of the softwares, but who will provide that installations to us? Who will provide that installations and uninstallations to us? No? This kind of question will come. If I am not doing that, but who will provide that? Right. I'm telling to you clearly, understand it now. In every company, there is a separate team, system administrators team or networking team or system administrators team. A separate team is available. In the team, maybe 4 or 5 members are working. Their responsibility is to install our required softwares in our computers, uninstall our non-required softwares from our computer. Is clear? All of you are getting my point? What I'm telling to you? Get my point or not? What I'm telling you now. So there is a separate team in our company. There they will come to us. They will install the required software. If we don't require some software, they will uninstall it. Why? Because what is the reason, sir? Why they are not giving option to us to install or uninstall? Because of two things. Because of security problem. And second one is what there apart from this, no. Second one is in the software companies, every software they are using as the licensed versions. They must use only licensed version. They will not go with the pirated versions. Of course, in Amirpet might be even operating systems also we are pirated. That's okay. That is part of the learning. But in the companies, definitely that companies are having some identity in outside. Definitely, if they want to use any product, they must take license. Officially, they have to use the software. They will not go for any software unofficially. Understand it clearly. So they must use licensed versions. Once that product is in licensed version there, how the company will keep that licensed product into the developer's hand? How company will keep that licensed products to the developer's hand? How many developers are available? So many developers are available. Maybe 500 developers are available. How company will keep that licensed products to them? They may misuse that. Yes, sir, got it or not? That's why there is a separate team for it. That team will use only licensed products only. They will install licensed versions only in our system. If we don't require that, they will uninstall it in their own way. Either in online or in offline. They will come to your system. They will install the required softwares. That's it. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? What I am telling you. So that is not our responsibility. Being the Java application developer, we have to develop the applications only. We are not going to install, uninstall the softwares. Then you may ask one question to me now. Sir, if it is not our job, installation and uninstallation of the softwares, now why you are wasting our time at present? No? A separate session we have taken steps to prepare first application, then download and install Java. Then what is the requirement of it if I am not doing that? Point is very clear. So now we are in learning process now. Today, if I complete one application, that application you have to practice at your home today night. If you want to practice that application, who will install that software? You want to call TCS a system administrator, come to my home and install required softwares. No, that we have to take responsibility. That moreover, minimum idea is required. Even though we are not doing that job, but you should have what their minimum idea. That's why I'm talking about all these things now. Otherwise, as a second option, what we are going to do now, I know that what we are going to do next to today, if I complete my installation and everything, no, if I'm not discussing that today, if I complete the first application, tomorrow onwards, everybody will bring their laptops to me. Try to install Java software. No, I don't want to go for that installation process in my own way. One time, if I show that, it will be useful for you throughout your life. That's why I'm showing this particular content. All right, sir. Now see this one. When I uninstall the Java softwares in my system, automatically in C drive and Java, all folders are gone or not? Previously, all folders are available. Now, no folder is existed. Okay, now in this folder, again, I want to install the Java softwares. Okay, fine. Now, all of you understand it clearly. I want to install Java software. If you want to install Java software, first we have to download them. how we are going to download the Java softwares. Now just Google it. Don't remember any website name. How many websites you are going to remember if it is a case? No. No, don't remember any website name. Just Google it. Always we have to do Google it. In the software industry, there is a slogan. Google is our mother. YouTube is our father. That's it. If you want to know something, open it, Google it. Mother will provide everything to you. More than that, if you want to get, then go for YouTube. There with the videos we are able to get. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Fine, sir. Now come for our content here. Next one. Now here, I want to install Java 6 version. Java 6 download. Simple, I want to do this. Java 6 download. Okay. All right. Click on it. Now observe carefully, all of you know. Java is a software. Initially, it was provided by Sun Microsystems. Now it is available with the Oracle Corporation. So directly we can identify Oracle website, www.oracle.com. Their link we are getting there. Now tell me, which version of Java we are trying to install? Java 6 version. What is the current version of the Java? Come on, current version of the Java is what there? Java 20. Java 20 version is going on there, right, at present. So except Java 20, right from Java 19th to up to Java first version, all are older versions or not? Except Java 20, every version is a older version or not? That all the older versions are provided through archive downloads. Are get my point or not? All of them are provided in an archive. From archive, they are providing downloads. If you want to download anything from archive, you should be the account holder of the Oracle website. You must have an account with the Oracle website. Then only we are able to download all the required softwares from what there? Archive. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay, now let's understand it. Let me open a new tab. In a new tab, when we open this new tab, Java SC6 download here we are getting there. Observe carefully. Operating systems wise Java softwares are available. What wise? No, operating systems wise Java softwares are available. Previously I made a conclusion with you. Java programming language is a platform independent, but Java software is what? Platform dependent. Now here, depending on our operating system only, we have to download the required Java software. All right, sir. Now understand it clearly. All of you observe carefully. What is the point here I'm telling to you? Understand it, no? So here, Linux related, Solaris related. First of all, before going to download your software, first we have to confirm which software, that means which operating system is available with your laptop. First we have to confirm it. After that only we have to download the respective software. Now at present, my system, my operating system is what? Yeah, Windows operating system only. But in Windows again, flavors are available. 32-bit, 64-bit, 86-bit. Like this, some flavors are available. What is my operating system exactly? That I want to know. So for that purpose, what we have to do there? Observe carefully. This PC, open it. This PC, open it. Right click here, properties. Right click on properties. There, what we are able to get, see this one. What is my version here now? Windows 10, my operating system. Windows 10 home, single language. Windows 10 home, single language. That's okay. Here, observe this one here. This point here, exactly. System type. What is my system type now? 64-bit operating system and 64-bit based processor. My processor is 64-bit. My operating system is also be what there? 64-bit. Now recognize this. Then operating system is mainly for us 64-bit operating system. Okay. Now we have to download for Windows 64-bit software only. We have to download. You should not download other one here. Other one may not work in our system there. Understand my point here? So I know that my operating system is this one. Okay, when I aware about it, my operating system and all, now I'll go to this location here, downloadable page. There, I have to search for Windows. In Windows, how many flavors are available? 64-bit and 86. Of course, nowadays no operating system is provided with the 32-bit. 5 to 6 years back, if you have the 32-bit operating systems are also be available. But nowadays it is not available. 64-bit is a minimum. 86-bit next one. Okay, 86-bit, 32-bit both are compatible, but 64-bit, 32-bit are not compatible. Okay, leave it anyway. 64-bit. Now this link here we have to click to download my required Java software. For example, if I click on this link, now, automatically what Java software I'm able to get now? I am able to get Windows operating system compatible Java software, which must have 64-bit compiler, 64-bit JVM. Windows JVM, Windows compiler will come. Get my point or not? Now let me click on it. I clicked on it. There, observe carefully. When I click on it, you must accept the Oracle binary code license agreement for Java SE to download the software. So simple. Up to now, it's a freeware only. Especially in the point of students, is a freeware only. No Oracle team will come to your hostel. No Oracle team will check your systems whether we are using Oracle might be Java software or not. Don't think too much about it. Directly we can download it. Okay, I selected. I review and accept the binary license agreement. Okay, it's a freeware still. No need to think much about it. Click on this download. If you click on this download, now it is asking Oracle account. Oracle authentication is asking you are the Oracle user or not. Oracle website user or not. Now check this one. If I click on this, now it is asking about what their Oracle account sign in. If you're at first time for this Java and this downloads options there, I think if you don't have any account there with Oracle website, immediately better to create Oracle account. Here create account options available. If we click on it, where some fields will come, try to fill that fields where username and password is going to be created. After that, again come back to this page. There we have to enter that username and password. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? What I'm telling there. If you are not having any Oracle account, one more thing I'm telling there. As you are the Java developer, throughout your life, you should require to interact with the Oracle website. You should download some required software from Oracle website throughout your life. That's why what I'm telling there, create one account. Use that account every time. Then today is not going to be completed our entire process. It may be throughout our life, how long we are going to work with the software industry. At any point of time, you may have a requirement to download the software from Oracle website. So that definitely we required what their Oracle account. So better to download that, better to create one account for that. Already I had my own account here. Don't use my account, guys. Okay, of course you are not aware about password here. Guessed it, right? Okay, I'm giving one clue for you, just you can think of it. If you want to try, you can try for it. Can I give that clue? The world Telugu heroine name. I'm not going to give further details now. How many letters are there? You are calculating it, no? Do that, no problem. Okay. Right, sir. Now it was downloaded. So Java 6 version is downloaded. Let me download all the 3 versions of my softwares. What are the 3 versions of my software? There, Java 6, Java 7, and Java 8. Immediately, I want to download these 3 things now. Observe carefully. So here, one time login is sufficient. On that day, we can download any number of things. If I close this browser now, again we have to provide what there that account details. For browser, one time login is sufficient. Okay. Next one is now I want to search for what the Java 7 downloads. Again, we are getting the same archive downloads. Right click on it to open a new tab. All right, sir. Open a new tab. There, here we have to search for what there operating system specification. Now see, previously you might not be seeing Mac operating system. Now we are seeing that Mac. No. The Java support is coming for Mac operating system right from Java 7 version. Before that, it is not existed there. Okay, recognize this. Now here we need to search for our Windows 64-bit. Now we have to download the JDK 7 update 80 in Java version. In Java 7 version update 80, 80th updation. Here we are taking. Click on it. Again, here we have to accept the license. Click on enter button. Automatically it will be downloaded. At bottom might be it is downloading there. It's okay. Leave this one. Now it is completed here. Later on, I'll give that links information also to you. No need to think much about it. I'll give that links information also from where we have to know. Just we have to Open the document, copy that link and paste that link into your Oracle website. That the process is going to be started. It's okay, completed now. Then after this, next one is Java 8. Also here I want to download Java 8 downloads. All right, sir. Now here we can understand it. Java SE 8 ARCHI downloads. Java 8 update 202 and earlier. No issues. Right click on it and open in new tab. Okay. Now here we are getting it. Now here also again we have to observe this Linux, Mac, Solaris and Windows 64. 8 update 202. Click on it. Review. Okay. Then click on OK. Download it. Now it's going to be downloaded. For the sake of my other batches now, Java 17 also I uninstalled. Java 17 is also be I uninstalled. I want to get install that one also. So here what I want to do there, just I want to get what there. Java 17 version also here I want to search. Now here I want to get what there Java 17 download. Okay. If I click on this Java 17 download, again get Java SE 17 ARCHI downloads. Click on it. Now here what we have to do there, again the same scenario. Now Windows 64-bit MSI installer, Windows 64-bit installer, compressed archive. These are the different now. The simple MS Windows x64 installer. This one here we have to click there. Automatically here we are able to get our content. Let me click on it. Now it's going to be downloaded. Right sir. So first of all the softwares I downloaded. Before going to start installation process, I forgot to say one more point. Previously, I uninstalled all my existing softwares, but some settings are still available. I want to remove that settings also. Right click on this PC, properties, advanced system settings, advanced environment variables. There, path environment variable I might be taken. There, what is available here? JDK 1.8 is available. Now let me delete it. Next one is apart from this, Java home is also be available where it is no. Okay, leave this one. Here also be path is existed here. Now let me check it now. Here also be is existed here. Just I want to delete it. Okay, fine. Here Java home is not available. That's enough. Totally in my system, Java is not available. Software I downloaded here. Open command prompt. In the command prompt, directly use Java C. What we are getting, sir? Unrecognized command or not? Unrecognized command in the sense Java software is not available in my system. Totally it was deleted. Leave this one. Now I downloaded all my softwares or not? When I downloaded all my softwares, then what I'm going to do now? I must go for downloads. In the downloads part, there we can see all the content here, all the softwares. Java 6, 7, 8, and 17. Let me select all of them. I want to cut them. Cut. Now, I have some habituation. I want to keep all my softwares at a particular location in my system. Every time I don't want to download from internet. For the sake of showing the process only, I'm downloading from internet here. But if I want to install my own software, every time I don't want to download it, I want to keep them into like what location here now, into a particular location in my system. Understand it clearly what I'm telling to you. Okay, now here, what I will do there, I'll go for E drive. Inside this E drive, softwares folder here I've taken. In the softwares folder, JD case here I've taken there. Inside this JD case, already I had that softwares. No, now I want to create a separate folder. What is that folder here? No, full stack 10 AM. In this location only, your batch related softwares I'm going to provide. So first of all, try in the same way. If you're unable to achieve your requirement, I will give the softwares into the like a drive. In the drive, I'm able to post it, then we can download them. But everybody has to do in this approach. Whatever the approach I'm following there, don't depending on software installations on some other person there. We have to do in our own way. Okay, right, sir. Now inside this, I want to provide like what there, JD case. I want to prepare no JD case. Inside this JD case, I want to prepare like what there, all softwares I want to paste it. Right, sir. That's okay, fine. Complete it. After completion of this particular one, after completion of this particular one, What next one here we have to do there? Softwares are downloaded. Next one is we have to install the softwares or not. Okay, just give a minute of time. Let me clear about our document. All right, sir. Download the Java softwares from the following URLs. I'll give that. Java 6, Java 7, Java 8, Java 17. Java 17 is actually not for you, but anyway we can install it. I'm going to show that even that. Try to install it. First of all, I want to get that links now. Try to understand these links here. Java 6 location is like what there. Here I have a link. That link I want to paste into the location. Java 6. This is the link for Java 6. Next one is for Java 7. All right, sir. Now here this is Java 7. For Java 8. Now Java 17. This one also here I want to provide. And you have to remember the point, you should log in with the Oracle website, then only it is possible. Otherwise, no, it is not possible here. Got it or not? So now here we are getting like what there, all the links here we are getting. It's okay. Just copy this and paste into the browser, then we are able to get it. If it is first time login, then we have to enter that username and password in the Oracle. Then we are able to get them clearly. Okay, leave this one. Downloading is completed. Next one is what the installation of the Java software here we have to do or not. I want to prepare document also parallelly, but try to understand it. No, for one version I'm going to prepare the document. Second version onwards we can go with in our own way. Okay, all right, sir. To install Java software, we have to use the following steps. What steps here we require now? Right, sir. Now I want to give step by step, one by one clearly. Now, first of all, what I am telling there, double click on, already we had the software there, right? Java 6 here, I want to open it. Double click on it. Double click on. One minute. Right, sir. Double click on this file, which you downloaded from internet. 1.6 version installation I'm showing to you. Now try to understand it. Point number 2. Let me double click on it. 1.6 I'm trying to download. Double click on it. When I double click on it, then what next one here we have to do there? Click on next button. Only for one version I'm showing that for the sake of completeness. Of course, all of you might be aware about it, no, but as per my responsibility, I'm showing one time. Next one is what there. Then after this, next button we click it there. Again here what we have to do now, all of you observe carefully. Can you read out this location? C program files Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. Listen one point. This is my personal view. I'm telling that information there, my interest. I don't like to install my softwares under program files. I get my point or not? Why? Because due to some security issues, more security will come to the program files. So when I'm going to when I'm going to modify the content, when I'm going to change the content, every time it is asking about some kind of permissions, system administrator permission. So I don't like this. That's why here I want to install my softwares directly under C drive. In C drive, at which location I want to install my softwares there. In C drive, Java folder, I want to create it. In C drive, right click, new, a folder, like what there, Java. Java folder here I created. Inside the Java folder, I want to install my softwares. That's my requirement. In general, we are going to install our softwares under C drive only. In C drive, Java is a folder I've taken. There I want to install my required softwares. Clear? All right, now observe carefully. Now here, by default, it has taken the location is what there, program files location. But I don't like to install under program files. So I want to install that under directly what there, C drive. So I need to change this location or not. This is my personal view. Of course, if you want to install your softwares under program files, directly you can go ahead. Click on next button, so click on finish button, that's okay. But my view, I am telling there in my system now. Okay, that's why here I need to click on what there, change button. Right. Another point is what? This is optional, but depending on our requirement, we can do. Change the JDK installation location to C:/Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45, or maybe C:/JDK. That's enough. 1 minute here. Now let me check this location here. If I click on change button, I'm going to remove this what there program files here. I'm going to remove C Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. That's enough. The same location here we are specifying there 45. That's it. That's the location. Change the JDK installation location to this particular one. It's okay. Now I changed it. Click on OK button. Location is changed here. Then what next one here? Click on next button. If I click on next button, click on next button. If I click on next button, what will happen there? JDK is going to be installed. After that, it will ask to us JRE location. JDK is going to be installed. Next, it will ask to us what there? JRE installation location. Now let me click on next button here now. Installing. JDK is installing. JDK is installing. Now it is asking about what there? JRE. Alright, sir. Now tell me, what is the default location it has taken for JRE? What is the default location it has taken for JRE? Alright, sir. Now here we are able to get like what there? JRE. That means program files location. Here also, if I want to change this location there, I want to install directly under C Java. Inside the Java directly, I want to install the content here. Now let us understand this clearly. Here what I'm going to do there, change the JRE installation location to, change the JRE installation location to C:/Java/JRE6. That is the location here. Now observe carefully. I need to click on change button. Program files here we have to remove. Then C Java JRE6. Click on OK button. Automatically. Okay. Let us come for this. By clicking on change button. Here also be by clicking on change button. Right, sir. In both the cases, just by clicking on what button here? Change button. Here we are able to provide. Okay, fine. By clicking on the change button here, we are able to do this particular task. That's okay, fine. It's completed now. Now here, what next one here after this? Sixth step is what there? Click on next button. After changing that, click on next button. When we click on next button, what work is going to be happen here? Click on next button. Automatically. See, read this one here. There is a portability of the Java. There is a scope of the Java. No other software is having this much of scope. 3 billion devices runs Java. Devices in the sense different devices, not same devices. Different devices are using Java. 3 billion number of devices are using Java. Please remember this point now. All right, sir. Then it's okay, fine. Now that is going to be installed. Now finally, what we have to click there? Click on close button. All right, sir. Now click on close. Close button. Yes, sir. All of you are following or not? Nothing, sir. Nothing is difficult. Very simple process. That installation process correction. Now we can observe that installation location there. C Java, where what we are getting there. Please check it now. Two folders are coming or not? One is JDK. Another one is what there? JRE. JDK and JRE. Both we are getting it or not? Now tell me. On moment, I want to install that Java 7 and Java 8 and Java 17 now. Observe carefully. Now I want to give a conclusion. What is the conclusion here now? Similarly, install Java 7, then what next one here? Java 8 and Java 17. But in the case of Java 17, only JDK we are going to install. We are not going to install what there? JRE. Not available. That one also here we have to understand clearly. Right, sir. Now let me do this one. Just on moment, I'm going to install it. E drive. Inside the E drive softwares. Inside the softwares, JDKs. Now inside this full stack Java 10 AM JDKs, inside this here we are able to have all the content here. Now 7 I want to install, just double click on it. See this, now I'm not preparing documentation, directly I'm going to click on it. Next button, now I need to change my location. All right, so now here I want to remove what there, program files here I want to remove. Then click on OK button. Now here, next button, going to be installed. After that, it is asking about GRE location. The GRE location here I have to specify. I have to change the GRE location there. It's a matter of 1 minute installation of the Java softwares. But other softwares may take a lot of time. Say for example, if it is the Oracle software, minimum 45 minutes of time we have to consume. And if it is like what the SAP related softwares now, 24 hours of time. Understand it clear? If it is a WebLogic server, minimum half an hour of time. .NET framework, how much time it will take? No, lot of time. But Java softwares will take only 1 minute. Within a minute of time, we are able to complete it. Now here, I need to change my JRE location there. Right, sir. Now just click on OK button and click on next button. It's going to be installed. Again, the same scenario, 3 billion devices, computers, printers, routers, cell phones, BlackBerry, Kindle, parking meters, public transportation process. So many. Okay. Click on close button. Finish. Now it is completed. Now you can observe this clearly where it is available. Where C drive, where Java here we can open there. There what we are able to see now 1.7 JRE 7, JDK 1.7 JRE 7. Simply now immediately I want to install like what there. I want to go with Java 8 version. Let me install it. Java 8 will take a little bit more time when compared with other. Okay, already started here. Click on next button. Now here again the same location. I need to change this location here. Program files here I want to remove. See Java JDK 1.8.0_202. OK button. Now click on what button here? Next button. Right, sir. 1.8 version will take a little bit more time when compared with Java 6 and Java 7. Half minute extra, not more than that. Okay. The process is very same. Now it is giving some information to you. Now please read out this information here. Important information about the Oracle Java SE roadmap. See this one. Corporate users will be impacted with the April 2019 update. That means 2019 update is what their Java 11 version. 2019 is what their Java 11th version. From Java 11th version onwards, corporate users must take license to use Java. For corporate users, Java is what their licensed one. Right, sir? The changes do not affect the version you are about to install. Okay, for information here, if you want to get more information, it will be redirected to Oracle website where it has given information. Java is a freeware still for students and for teachers for the sake of knowledge transformation purpose, for individual development. These are freeware. But if you want to work with a company, in that company, if you want to use like what there, if you want to prepare, if you want to use Java software, then they must take Java license. Understand it clear? Java is a licensed one for only corporate users. For the ordinary developers, for the teachers, for the students, Java is what there? Freeware. In a service mode, it's a freeware. But in a commercial manner, then it should be what there? Definitely it should be a licensed one again. Okay, okay, button, no problem. Now here, it is going to take the location by default. See program file Java JRE, this location here. Now let us change this location here. Click on this. I think explicitly we have to select the location. See, then where we are having what there? Java. Inside the Java, we need to create a folder. Make a new folder here. Options available. Make a new folder. Under Java, see Java, make a new folder. JRE8. I'm creating that. Again, selecting it. Then click on OK button. Then click on next button. Right, sir. Now it's going to be installed. Then again, the same scenario. 3 billion devices run Java. Right, sir. All of you are following these points or not? Very simple. No need to think too much about this content here. Just installation process only. But my intention is what there? I must complete this installation effectively. This is total information about this installations and all. Understand it clearly, what I'm telling you now. So one time if you understand it, see this concept, this process is not going to be repeated every day. Today if I install all softwares, that's it, that is final. Throughout our Java career, we are going to use the same Java softwares. That's why I'm giving clear-cut information. Click on close button. So now here, what we installed here, check it now, where it is installed here now. Now JDK 1.8.0 and JRE 8 is installed or not? As it is installed, both are installed here now. Now what is remaining, sir? Java 17 version is remaining. Now I want to install the Java 17. All of you observe carefully. Double click on it. Now observe carefully. Here only JDK is going to be installed. JRE is not going to be installed. Why? Because JRE will come along with what there? JDK. Now it is asking about next button. As usual, location is asking there. Let me change the location. I want to remove these program files. See Java JDK 17 -17. OK button. OK. Click on next button. Finish. In the previous cases, now it has to ask JRE location. Now it is not going to ask the JRE location. It's going to complete its process. Now close option. Directly what is what step here? No, close step here. Click on it. Now it's going to be installed. Now see this one. In the locations care, what is available? JDK 17 is available, but we are not having what? JRE 17. JRE 17 is not available. Why? Because in JDK 17 only JRE will come. JRE is available inbuilt inside the JDK 17. This is happened in the latest versions of the Java. But in the previous versions of the Java, then JDK and JRE both we have to get. But in the latest versions of the Java, only JRE. So totally what we completed here, installation of the Java software we completed. Sir, are you getting it or not? Okay, fine. Right, sir. After installation of the Java software, what is the next point here I'm telling to you? Listen carefully. This is required. What most of the people are thinking there in outside, when I install my Java software in my system, that's sufficient to use Java software for my application. No, that is not sufficient. Installation of the Java software is not sufficient. Understand my point here now? Some configurations we required to use Java software in our system. What configurations here we required? Observe carefully. After installation of the Java software, we have to set up, observe carefully, path environment variable. What is it? After installation of the Java software, we have to set what? Path environment variable to use all Java commands in command prompt. If I want to compile Java file, I have to use Java C space file name .java in command prompt. If I want to execute my Java program, I have to use Java space main class name on command prompt. So I need to use Java C command, Java command, and so on. So many commands on command prompt. But if you want to use these command prompts now, we should give the location where these commands are available to the operating system. We must give that information to the operating system where these commands are available. Then only operating system will execute that commands. Then only the required compilation and the required execution is going to be performed. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? So because of that reason here, what we have to do there, we have to set the path environment variable to use all Java commands in the command prompt. Okay, observe carefully. There are two ways to set a path environment variable. How many ways are available? There are two ways to set the path environment variable. Right, sir? Just understand it, no? After installation of the Java software, we have to set a path environment variable to the location where all Java commands are, location where Java commands exist in order to use all Java commands in the command prompt. That's nice. What is this location here? No, I will give information to you. Now try to understand it. There are two ways to set path environment variable. One is temporary setup temporary setup, and second one is what there? Permanent setup. Yes, sir. In how many ways we are able to set this path environment variable? Two ways. What are the two ways? No. First one is what there? Temporary setup. Second one is what there? Permanent setup. Got or not? Okay. Then how to set this path environment variable temporarily? How we are able to set path environment variable temporarily? And how to set path environment variable permanently? Both we have to understand clearly. To set a path environment variable, to set the path environment variable, variable temporarily, we have to use the following command on a command prompt. To set the path environment variable temporarily, we have to use the following command on a command prompt. Right, sir? What exactly the command here we are going to use there? Now, set path is equal to, observe carefully, C colon, where it is no, say for example, C colon slash Java slash, observe carefully, JDK, any version, no problem, JDK 1.8.0, where bin folder contains all Java commands. Where all Java commands are available? C, Java, JDK, not in JR, JDK, bin. Inside the bin, all Java commands are available. Observe carefully, what is this? Java C. It will activate Java compiler software. And what is this? Java. It will activate JVM software. What is this? Java doc. You already aware about it. Java documentator to prepare API documentation. It will activate Java documentator like this. Java P, Java profiler, Java header, Java H. Like this. So many commands. All these commands are available in this particular location only. So this location I want to copy and I want to set this location to this path environment variable. This here we have to set. Sir, are you getting it or not? All right, sir. Now observe carefully. I open this command prompt. In this command prompt, Java C, I typed it. What we are getting, sir? Here we are getting it now. Because of that latest version, Java 17 I installed now. It doesn't require any setups now. Automatically it will come there actually. Because of that is only here we are getting it. Don't worry. I'll remove it and I will show the points here. No need to think much about it. 1 minute. Yeah, here we are getting. Again, all Java software here we are getting. Refresh it. Yeah, Java 17 I don't require. Sorry. Okay. Because of this one only, directly Java 17 is coming. Okay, I'm going to uninstall it. Don't worry for it. Later I'll install it. But anyway, I shown the process to you. Now try to understand it. No? All right, I open it. Now get Java C. Now what we are getting now? Java C is not recognized as an internal command or an external command, operable program or batch file. But what I'm going to provide there, observe carefully, setup path is equal to location I copied here. What is that location? Please recognize once again. C Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 slash bin semicolon. Click on enter button. Now if you observe Java C, there it is available. Now if you observe Java C, now we are getting it. Previously we are not getting it now. Moreover, if you want to check the Java C version, Java C space version, sorry, 1.8 here we are getting, right? The same thing here I said now. Am I right or not? What I said here now, check this now, 1.8.0202. Same thing here we are getting it clear, right or not? In that way, here we are able to get like what they set a path environment variable temporarily. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? Okay, do one thing. Up to this, I discussed now today, installation process and all the things here. Just how to set path environment variable temporarily, I discussed with you. Tomorrow, I'll go with the permanent setup. What is the problem with the temporary setup? Then after that, I will go with what their permanent setup. After that, we are going to understand some other content. Okay, don't worry. Then tomorrow, we are going to see more content about this installation process. Some examples, some interview questions are available over this topic there. I will explain that. After that, I'll move forward. I'll go to the next topic, right? Right, sir. Tomorrow, we'll see the remaining content. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And one more thing, if any of you are missing that introduction classes there, today I'm going to talk about Java history, the topic at 11:30. Those who want to attend, we can attend for it. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.